Lacey Chabert's heart melts for the Sexiest Snowman alive and magical Hot Frosty trailer. Exclusive, hearts are about to go. Thumpety thump thump. Over Netflix's latest holiday rom-com. People has the exclusive first trailer for Hot Frosty, which stars Christmas movie queen Lacey Chabert as Kathy, a down-on-her-luck widow who meets a well-chiseled fellow, played by Schitt's Creek's Dustin Milligan, claiming to be a snowman who's come to life. Much like the Frosty the Snowman song, they'll face some cops trying to holler, "Stop!" as they get to know one another, only they're played for laughs by former Brooklyn Nine-Nine co-stars Craig Robinson and Joe Lo Truglio. Katy Mixon, Lauren Holly and Chrishell Stause also appear in the film. In the trailer, Kathy admits her life is a mess right now, 2 years after her husband's death from cancer. The heat in her home is broken and the roof is leaking, but she still manages to put on a smile as she welcomes guests to the town diner, which she runs. Still, a pal gifts her a chunky red scarf and tells her, "Good things come to you when you're out in the cold, Kathy." She goes for a walk among the snowmen in the center of town and notices one who looks more like Michelangelo's David than the classic cartoon Frosty. "Clearly, you've been doing your push-ups," she notes and gives the frozen fella that red scarf. And that's when the magic happens, bringing him to life. As Kathy helps Jack, as he's called, navigate the real world, he will melt her heart. But will he melt away too? This romance definitely has some challenges that they'll both have to overcome. Chabert, 42, tells People. Still, she says, Jack's childlike, playful quality and excitement of being alive really brings out Kathy's playfulness and really reminds her about what she loves about the holidays. It reminds her of what it is to just connect with someone and reminds her that she needs to put herself back on the list of things that are priorities. He really gives her the courage to consider opening her heart again after such a painful event in her life. I think she is quite closed off, and it takes her by surprise that his influence in her life really allows herself the freedom to consider opening her heart again. In order to play up Jack's naivete, Milligan tells People he looked to another classic Christmas comedy for inspiration, 2003's Elf. "I've had the pleasure of playing naive dum-dums many times before, but never quite like Jack, so I drew from Elf the most," he says. "I also looked at 13 Going on 30, Big and even some old Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin movies to help round him out." That physical comedy throughout this film is another element that sets it apart from some of the work Chabert and Milligan have done previously. "The whole thing has a really fun undertone to it," says the Mean Girls alum. "In a way, these characters are in on the joke themselves, and they're not taking it too seriously. The physical comedy was such a joy for me, but exposing my body on camera brings up a lot of insecurities and body image issues I have," Milligan admits. "In order to do a character like Jack justice, I had to let go in a way I've never done before and just be fully physically liberated in every single scene, which simultaneously challenged the discomfort that being so exposed brought and allowed the pure joy I was feeling shine through,"